If there's one thing that we can all agree on, it is that the mainstream media simply cannot be trusted.
It's Cyber Monday, a day on the retail calendar that can be enjoyed from a desk or the couch.
Enjoyed from a desk or a couch.
Enjoyed from a desk or maybe the couch.
Enjoyed from a desk or the couch.
Enjoyed from a desk or the couch.
Enjoyed from the desk or even the couch.
Enjoyed from a desk or the couch.
From a desk or the couch.
From a desk or the couch.
From a desk or a couch.
From a desk or your couch.
From the desk or the couch.
From your desk or the couch.
From a desk or the couch.
From a desk or a couch.
From your desk or the couch.
From a desk or the couch.
From a desk or couch.
From a desk or the couch.
From a desk or even the couch.
From a desk or the couch.
Enjoy from a desk
Or a couch.
From a desk
Or the couch.
From a desk or the couch. Or wherever you like, as long as you got internet.
Yes, if there's one thing that all sane, rational, intelligent people can agree upon, it is that we cannot trust the mainstream media for our news and information.
We want to bring in Mark Walsh, who's a freelancer for Fox. You live just a few blocks away and witnessed.
Dude, I live on the 43rd floor of a building which is 5 blocks from the World Trade Center itself. I witnessed the entire thing from beginning to end.
People talk about how it looked like a movie. I know when I came walking down here early this morning and saw both towers on fire and people on every street corner, it was like a movie, but you watched the planes hit the towers.
I was watching with my roommate. It was approximately several minutes after the first plane had hit. I saw this plane come out of nowhere and just ream right into the side of the Twin Tower, exploding through the other side. And then I witnessed both towers collapse, one first and then the second, mostly due to structural failure because the fire was just too intense. And then I witnessed both towers collapse, one first and then the second, mostly due to structural failure because the fire was just too intense. Mostly due to structural failure because the fire was just too intense. Mostly due to structural failure because the fire was just too intense.
The problem is that most of us are very busy. Most of us are busy going to work, commuting to and from work, picking up the kids or dropping them off at sport or buying food on the way home or doing whatever it is that we do. We are leading very busy lives. And so where will we get the time to do the research that we can't trust the mainstream media to do? Most of us simply don't have the time to do it. And so what that leads me to want to ask you is this a problem or is it a circumstance? If we can all agree that we cannot trust the mainstream media to dissect every event as it happens honestly and to talk about what's really happening and to look at some of the clowns they put forward as victims and scrutinize, is this person really telling the truth? If we can't trust the mainstream media to do it for us, but we don't have the time to do the research for ourselves, the genuine research, reading through the documents, checking through the claims, double checking the sources, etc., etc., if we can't trust the mainstream media and we don't have the time to do it for ourselves, then is this a problem or is this a circumstance? You see, a problem is something which has a solution, whereas a circumstance is just how something is, which eventually we have to, if we want to be happy, we have to accept. And so if we can all agree that the mainstream media is not to be trusted, but that most of us do not have the time to sift through the claims, the data, the information, etc., is this a problem or is this a circumstance? Because I see a lot of people complaining about the mainstream media, and I see a lot of people saying that they can't trust the media and they want to talk about how evil the media is and the nasty pasty media, blah, blah, blah. But I'm wondering, are these people complaining about a circumstance? Because no sane, rational, intelligent person complains about circumstances. They accept circumstances, they deal with circumstances, and they move on. So are these people complaining about a circumstance or are they identifying a problem? Because if they are identifying a problem, then eventually we have to begin identifying solutions. And I believe that I have identified a solution to this problem. But before I explain that, I want for you guys in the comments below this video to explain to me, if we cannot trust the mainstream media, but we do not have the time to sift through the information for ourselves each and every time one of these major media events happens, if that is the case, do you think it is a problem or a circumstance? And if you think it is a problem, what is your solution? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be more than happy to respond to each and every single comment that is left that is sensible and rational and calm. So please let me know what you think, but let me tell you what I've come up with as a solution for this problem. I believe that the solution is independent media, and I don't just talk about it, I do it, and I've been putting a lot of time and effort into my own micromedia, independent media platform for quite some time now, and it's come along in leaps and bounds, and I'm very fortunate in that a few dozen people around the world agree with me that this is the solution to the problem. The solution isn't to sit around and to complain, and the solution certainly isn't to trust some of these YouTube charlatans who do nothing more than turn on a camera and blabber about their grievances with the world. God love them. The solution is independent media and to support independent media. And I'm happy to say that over the last 12 months or so, I've managed to build up quite a catalogue of information here that you won't find anywhere else. And it is a labour of love. A lot of time and effort goes into this, but it has been a truly phenomenal experience that I can barely describe. And I'm at the point now where there's a lot of content on here that I'm very proud of. And so what I want to do today is to read out the supporters of the website at this point in time who are helping me to do what I'm doing, bringing genuine original research to the fore for those who are interested in checking it out. I'm talking specifically about Alistair Kane, Alpha X Omega, Big Dave, Chad628, DB User, Dante from New York, DJ Mo 1987, G Malicious, Hando, Harry L, Jimmy Scowler, Jumpy64, Nate M, Local Chump, Mass, Mezzy, Negan Tropic, PJG, Rebel, Shirt Ninja, Silver Tree, Stanson, STS1316, The Prophet 49, They Are Laughing at Us, Taiki Limited, Tomfoolery, and What's Up Sport. These people care about independent research and media enough to actually support it. And what that means is that these are individuals who have identified the problem that they can't trust the mainstream media, but like most regular people, they have jobs and family and other commitments that stop them from putting in as much time as perhaps they might like into one topic or another. Whereas I myself, I have no family to concern myself with, and I work just enough to pay the bills, which gives me enough time to put my heart and soul into this website. So to give you an idea of some of the content that I've been covering over the past few months, let me go through a quick little selection right now. I've been looking at topics like the history hoax. Did you ever hear about Herodotus, the father of history? What do you think is the oldest primary source documentation that we have about Herodotus? I've been looking at primary source research methodology. When people say they're doing research, what does that word actually mean? What does it mean within the field of academia? What does it mean to us as individuals? And what can we gain by assessing our own research methodology? I've looked at The Truman Show, an esoteric analysis of The Truman Show, a film that many people think they understood the first time they saw it, but I'm just about willing to guarantee you there were things you didn't pick up the first time round, and believe it or not, there's stuff that happens in The Truman Show which is revealing about events as recent as what we saw at that Luxor shooting a couple of weeks ago. Related to that, I've got a video about the Route 91 occult ritual and its relationship with the Truman Show. I've also got videos there about things like walking around my neighbourhoods here in Brisbane and handing out flyers to do with the gay marriage vote that is coming up. That's a small selection of some of the stuff that I've been covering over the past month or so, and the back catalogue of material is only growing. So this is what I think is a solution to the problem. If we go back to that little schematic, I personally see the fact that we can't trust the mainstream media as not a circumstance that we have to accept, but a problem with a solution, and I've put my heart and soul into trying to be part of the solution, and I thank those who have supported me in the process. I'm curious to hear, what do you think, good viewers out there on YouTube? Do you believe that the completely untrustworthy mainstream media, do you think this is merely a circumstance we have to accept, or do you think it is a problem with a solution? Let me know in the comments section below. And that will do us for today. So on the 28th of October 2017, John the Bond taking a quick little break from his 12-week hiatus to let you know about the website and how it's all going. But that will do us for today. So until next time, you guys, take care of yourselves.